on board.
Prepare for battle.
And protect your soul.
I'm feeling very good about this game 2 number draft. How are you feeling, SAPPHIRE?
Thirty seconds to battle.
Yeah, just a quick side point though, you know, I like that we had a bit of clashing on the panel this time, you know, T-Governor and Lizard kind of locking horns a little bit. These panels have been way too wholesome. I love that there was a little bit of disagreement, you know, forcing each other to defend their points. They're really squeezing the best out of each other, whilst, you know, having a little bit of spice there. I like it. More of that, please, guys. More of that. I'm fed up of this feel-good, lovey-dovey nonsense. Let's get some beef on these panels. Anyways, let's get back into this game. So this time we're going to get FN and mid versus no one. You already mentioned that matchup briefly, so let's have a look over towards the side lanes. As we're going to have Zayats playing on this Earth Spirit, laning up with Ramses on the carry Nature's Prophet. They're going to be playing into Immersion and Afterlife in this top lane. Very interesting lanes coming out here. I mean, I do feel like this isn't a lane where Slardar can really dominate things. Oh, really? Good memory. Well, I don't remember that game, but then again, I can barely remember what happened 5 minutes ago. So there we go. We'll see how much Afterlife's able to do when it comes to controlling this Nature's Prophet. I feel like he kind of needs to think about maybe like a Hurricane Pike or something strange on this Prophet just to keep him away from this big bashy fishy, because otherwise he could have some issues. Meanwhile, down at bottom, we got Resolution playing on the Bloodseeker. He is laning against Dream on the Anti-Mage and the Sports Beast Solo, and Suneko Solo losing the support battle very badly to this Enchantress with her big, mean Wild Wing Ripper. Mid lane, FN's in some trouble. Science is rotated in along with no one. It might be enough to bring it down. Beautiful turret comes down, but unfortunately the Spirit Siphon connects and the Pirates shall fall as no one draws first blood in the middle lane along with Zayats. No, just instead goes for the pull onto the singular range creep. It's something, but it's not really what you want in return for a rotation from Zayats, so he gets away with this one and then some on the Earth Spirit. Meanwhile, Lina down at bottom. Oh no, the impetus is too much damage from Solo to withstand, and the Lina does fall, making it a 1-for-1 on the trade so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, he wants this to be a big boy Bloodseeker. Doesn't want him to be poor. Ooh, a little bit of shenanigans going on as they try to finish off the Slardar, but the bash onto Zayats will get him away. And he can just salve himself up, get himself nice and healthy, and continue contesting the lane.
Warriors of the wood.
Ouch, Resolution just takes a ton of damage as Dream chased him down with Seneko just throwing in the impetuses as well. Not enjoying that one, but he's a Bloodseeker, so as long as he gets a bit of time in lane, he'll be able to heal himself up with that thirst. Very nice for him to be able to bounce back and heal himself up without too much effort. What's this? No, I mean, the mana break only goes so far, and of course it is physical as well. Meanwhile, Solo really getting himself with Seneko here, chasing him away. The Enchantress will prounce herself to safety, and looks like Solo will be unable to finish the job. Actually hanging around and looking to continue the harassment here. Has this Ghost, and Solo knows that if this Ghost connects, then she could be in some real trouble. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, you're absolutely right. FN getting jumped again. The roll connects from Zayat, so Seneko will not arrive in time to help out his teammate. In fact, maybe himself in a little bit of danger, but Zayat doesn't have a roll available, so there's no threat onto the Ench. But meanwhile, up at top lane, Immersion getting run down by Ramses even as he goes in pretty deep to try and bring down the Prophet and apply some pressure while Zayat is gone, but is unable to do so. And Ramses still happy as a lamb up in this top lane. While Solo going to grab the bounty. Oh, stuns up the Ghost and is able to steal it. Oof, that was close. Oh, yeah, he is in some trouble now. Slithering Crush is available. They're just drawing it out, making him suffer. And they'll grab that Eek as they bring down Ramses in the top lane. Finally, Zayat's lack of attention in this top lane gets punished.
Hold from my chest.
Approved and after that.
Code's gonna get dropped down at bottom, but Solo might be traded here if the Centaur Storm can come off, which it most certainly will, as Lina will be in trouble. So Solo is gonna trade a life for this one. Resolution also gonna get his mana drained as Dream's just gonna TP back under the tower. Doesn't want to worry about getting chased down. No one actually came into bottom. I'm not sure Dream saw him there. At the same time, there's not gonna be much happening. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, there's something happening as Afterlife brings down Ramses again. And that is a Prophet dropped for a second time. Thankfully, you know, the hero can always TP back to lane, but still pretty brutal to die twice in a row like that.
Where are you going?
Game is hard. Meanwhile, Kunk with the rotation down to the bottom lane. Resolution in some trouble as they have got that X-Marks with the boat coming on through. Good night, Resolution. They have the solution to his constitution as the Bloodseeker will fall and is dead for a little bit longer.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire are scanning.
Yeah, Immersion not really doing much about this, to be honest. His tower is dropping very, very quickly. FN's gonna come across. Maybe they can do something, but the tower is just falling. No one's not leaving. Oh dear, they have lost their middle tier 1 tower at 7 minutes 20 on the side of Live to Win. Definitely not part of the plan for them. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Indeed. It is past the laning phase we are looking for this team. Will they make the same mistakes? Or will they tighten things up?
Dire's middle tower.
And they love this guy. They do. They've got a big man crush on FN, and he's not reciprocating right now. So Roll's going to connect. This Conqueror is in some trouble. The right click's coming on through. Although that said, they might not have... in comes the Spirit Cypher. No mana for the Grip Swarm. Dawdles himself up. Doesn't even need it. Right clicks will be enough. And they kill off FN once more. He's just not getting the help either. His teammates are just not interested in rotating down. Seneko would rather put pressure on top.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I love him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
Yep.
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, true. It's huge amounts of damage if you can't get out of that blood right in time. So they don't have the best of heroes for keeping you inside that blood right. You really got to try and set up with something else first. He is going to have to go for the Atos. Yeah, yeah. Indeed, indeed. He's just whacking away at this hill troll. Okay, free creep, thank you. Oh dear. He's not. I shut him down pretty well. Poor old Ramses on this Prophet, not really having that much impact. But at the same time, you know, it is a nature's Prophet, right? Like, there's a hero which can spring back from most situations. Oh, FN, no, once more gonna get ruptured up and killed off. Man, they do not like this guy. This is some cyberbullying right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Nope.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So,
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
it is. Meanwhile, Resolution, he's going to try and stop them taking the bottom tower. Snake and Afterlife just kind of bashing away at this tier 1 tower. He's going to throw down some blood rights, but
Structures are fortified.
they're not too bothered. Oh, TP coming across from Zayat. They might be looking onto this Slardar. He's a beefy boy, but they might have the damage to kill him off. Do they have a rupture is the question. Not for another 10 seconds. Ramsey's going to TP across Slardar. He's just going to say see you later and TP himself away. No cancels for that. Snake also hiding behind a tree. Also gets himself away. Elsewhere on the map, Immersion and FN will be able to bring down Solo. So that's something in the bag for the side of Live to win. Certainly does. But whilst
The seeds of fortune.
he has been struggling, but at the same time, Dreamer's not. He's doing okay. Still not as rich as Resolution or no one, but he's been very, very happy on this Anthem Age so far and should be reaching a half-decent Battle Fury timing.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's love to win. Don't worry, I would have helped you, but I didn't know what you were struggling with because you got it right. Believe in yourself,
Radiant's
Stephen.
bottom tower
It's a
is
powerful
under
message.
attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, look who they found. Look who they found. It is Ramses once again. He thought he was safe farming in his own jungle, but he's not. Everywhere he goes, the side of Live to Win will follow. Both teams seem to have their
Radiant's
targets.
middle tower is under attack.
Talking to Kunkka. He's going to TP in here. X-Mark's out onto Resolution. He could be in some trouble. They're going to try and save him. Doesn't look like an X-Mark's going to drag him back as they get on top of him. And it looks like Resolution going to turn around, drop the Rupture, but will be brought down. An execution for Resolution. Meanwhile, Zayat's jumping around the fight here, dropping a nice Magnetize, but unfortunately still going to lose his life. And it looks like a Magnetize won't get much done either. That's just going to be 2 kills since I Live to Win, and they defend that tier 2 tower at bottom. So pretty big win for them. Yeah. Yeah, one of those communication issues which can for sure be blamed on the fact that, you know, Reza is standing in. so maybe they're just a little bit rusty on making these calls, etc. But all the same, they're going to smoke up. They're going to try and look for a little bit of revenge down here. Snake are not really the target they want. They want a slightly juicier stake here. Emotions hanging out on mid. Yeah. Here we go, though. They might have caught themselves a big fish here, quite literally, as the Slardars getting jumped here. Laguna Blade coming in, but the Sunray from Immersion over the trees doing a hell of a lot of work. Slardars not going down yet. The roll is going to connect. They'll drop down another LSA. No one gets on top of him as well. Surely he is dead, and Afterlife will finally fall. They make him work for it, though. Never Twin making them sweat inside Justera. But, you know, I like the commitment there. They didn't back off the moment the Sunray came through. They knew that they could keep that fight going, and they continued to pressure and did end up going with getting the kill. Oh, Snakeo. Good night, little dear. Although, once again, Sunray comes in across, but the Cryptstorm's going to catch her out, and Snakeo does get killed. Meanwhile, Redhook running around like a madman as they try to roll forwards onto Phoenix. Phoenix, she does have the mana for the Supernova. She wants to pop that stick, but Redhook could be the one in trouble, actually. He's going to turn around and get popped. FN gets the kill. Meanwhile, roll forward here. Slardar could now be in some issues. They're going to throw down that Supernova. Stun comes out from Afterlife, but there's a Cryptstorm once again, sweeping down another target. Now, however, Immersion going to come crashing through. Zaz gets stunned. Sunray's on top of him as well. Nice tracking from Immersion as in comes through the backlines, kills off Ramses. A bit of carry-on-carry action is not what I expected here. As the Phoenix jumps forwards, maybe a little bit too far forwards though. Solo does have that Laguna Blade. He's holding out though. Immersion might still survive because of this. Never mind, no one is there waiting. He's got an Exorcism ticking through as well, and they're going to be able to bring down two heroes as FN and Immersion both fall to the Death Prophet. Great impact from no one in this fight. That is going to put an end to things. And I think we could probably consider this a bit of a win for Justera, but the fact that Dream was able to jump in, kill off a big core, and then just kind of go back to farming is still pretty good for the side of Live to win.
Attack. Radiant are scanning.
Warriors of the wood.
Wait up.
Once more, Ramses falling. What is it? Death number 4? Death number 5? Well, never mind. We'll hold the counting as we have a little boat coming through. Just dropping onto the Spirit's head. He doesn't mind. It just tickles. Meanwhile, FN, he's in some trouble. Gets lifted up into the air. Right close coming through. I don't think you're living through this one, Mr. Pirate. He's going to get killed off by Resolution as he grabs that kill. And that is the 6th death from FN, as well as Ramses on 6 deaths as well. So, you know, a bit of a drag race going on between these two kind of core players. Yeah. These fights always seem to be starting a bit awkwardly from Justera. I mean, for me, it feels like Resolution's the one kind of charging into the front lines of the fight in this Bloodseeker, trying to drop the Atos, trying to drop the Blood Right, and he kind of just forces his team into an odd situation as we have Immersion down at bottom. He's looking like he's probably going to get his eggs boiled down here. Solo and Ramses will bring him down. Meanwhile, Enchantress gets pretty loads of Resolution. Once again, just having some fun. They are indeed, and they might just be doing this. Sansa's very, very long with the Magnetize as well, but the Blink Away TP out, and they're going to connect with the roll. Oh my god, that was close, but Science won't make it happen. That slow roll just wasn't enough. Thank you, Stone Remnants. Oh. Yeah. One of those annoying cooldowns you just don't spot until it's the very last moment. Meanwhile, Resolution getting jumped here by Afterlife. He's on top of him. He's going to turn around with a Rupture onto the Slardar, but the boat coming down onto the Bloodseeker. This should be him dead, and the Spear will finish the job. Meanwhile, Afterlife, he's just got to run to the river, but gets Lagoon Bladed for solo. Doesn't even die in his homeland as Afterlife going to get killed off as well. So once more, you know, just these small trades, and X hasn't popped. No one's going to try and put the pressure on towards this middle tier 2 tower. I don't think there's going to be much defense coming out from Live to Win. They do have a Supernova, but they just want to wait a little bit longer. I mean, AME's so close to this Manta, if they can just wait for that, then they'll be fighting with a much bigger threat on the board.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, the counterspell won't be much use there, and they're all converging on his location here, but it looks like Dream is going to be able to get himself out, a TP away, and he will be safe. He is. Meanwhile, Solo's kind of stuck around a little bit too long. Stayed at the party after hours, and he's going to get choked out by FM. Down goes Lina once more. Just these little kills are such high value for Live to Win. They're really keeping them in the game and just kind of keeping 404 playing at under 100%, which is exactly what they want. Impressive. Forwards onto this AM, kicking him around a bit. Oh, the silence does still connect, but he's got the Manta to get himself away. Blink across, but Ramsey, Zayats, they're still chasing. They want to bring down the big dog. Can they do it? Roll's going to connect. Silence comes out onto him with the Orchid. He doesn't have another Manta, so he's going to be in some real trouble. No one's coming to help him now. They will be able to finish the job. See ya, Dream. Big kill for the side of Just Error, and they might be looking towards this Roach pit. They've got a DD on the Death Prophet. 15 seconds until the exorcism is up. Some real plays, possibilities, and Sheath as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Structures are falling.
This is the no-one show. Big commitment, but it is going to go down most definitely. There is a scan coming out into the Roach pit, but Live to Win, you know, this is more just confirmation rather than a setup. I know this Roach is uncontestable. I think it's quite value if no one doesn't show with this Exo, and they might not know she's used it, but you know, if she shows with the DD and not with the Exo, then they might be scared of it, but no one shows at mid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they might find someone here. FN, he's leading it naked. He's just striding through. Pride of pride. Yeah, Solo though, he's suspicious. He's a bit more than suspicious, in fact. He's going to place down an observer and see exactly what's going on here, but he could still be in some trouble. They're not going to jump him. They are not going to jump him. He gets away, and well, Live to Win. They are feeling strong, actually, and they are pushing down this tier 2. They know that XO is not up, so they are more than confident to go and make this play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, no one's going to put some pressure on the top, so just kind of trading towers here, it looks like. The X moved back in 50. That is a time in which Just Error can really look to find engagement. And they're going to be so strong with that Exo plus Aegis, Death Prophet. They're actually jumping the DP. Meanwhile, you're right, Dream going to get himself out. DP though, her first life could be in danger here. The team's coming across though, so no one, if they want to bring it down, they got to do it twice. And they might be having second thoughts about it. Slardar wants to stick around, but realizing it's not probably a good idea. The rest of his team telling him to get back. And they will do exactly that. And the Zayat's going to come rolling on through here. Gets the silence up onto Slardar. Oh no, the whole team's coming across. The boat's going to come through. Slardar going to get used up as in comes Resolution. The 8 does connect. He gets up to the high ground. Zayat is here. Drops the magnetized. Can't commit to Slardar though. It's too scary. A rock, an LSA, and they will poke him down. A death by 1,000 pokes. I am checking bottom as Dreams have taken a tier 3 tower. Very nice plays from the anti-mage to get a bit of rat Dota coming in. Yeah, thankfully he's making the plays, which is alleviating the pressure for his team and allowing him mostly to just kind of keep farming up. Dream doing a hell of a lot of heavy lifting in this game, that's for sure. FN, interestingly, is going for Ashivas as well. Well, what's the reason behind that? Ah, okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. He is not. FN's going to start things off with the Shivas, with the tide, bring a nice wave clearing here as well, but the Exorcism is out from no one. He's on this high ground, and the two-man Silence going to buy him even more time to start heading away with Gudabait coming down. That's going to roll across as well, and they're going to be able to finish him off. Beautiful little combo there. Just catch him on the tail edge of that Blood Ride. Perfect time from Zayas, but now Death Prophet getting pretty low here. Does have his Aegis, but doesn't really want to die with the Exorcism going on. So he's going to try to heal up with his Spirit Siphon. Not really doing enough here, as the DP's going to die for the first time. Let's go Extinguish the Exorcism, and now look over towards Zayas as well. Supernova's going to come down. They really want to catch out. No one here as Dream jumps forward. The LSA comes through, holding him off. Aegis gets thrown. No one's still in some trouble, but he's actually looking to turn around onto the Enchantress. They've got the Blood right, and the Enchantress going to die back here. Ramsey gets a double. FN is chasing, looking for a target. Has to be careful as the AM tries to drop down the ultimate, but that's not going to be enough. Trying to finish off Ramsey's here, but he's diving in so deep. His lead needs to come and help him now, but Anti-Mage is going to get silenced up by the Blood right. Doesn't have the Manta for another 7 seconds, but he is so damn tanky. They can't actually rip through his defense now. No one gets jumped by the Slardar. Slardar on top of him. RS by Hamage. And then comes Solo with a beautiful LSA to try and turn around to Dream. Dream so low. Ramsey TP's back through. It's going to be enough to bring him down, but meanwhile Solo getting murdered by Illusion. He's getting himself away. Zayat's going to get run down the roll away. Just about survives to the side. Meanwhile, Ramsey's getting chased down by a Spirit Vessel and by a Phoenix. Zayat will die to Afterlife. Ramsey's still on the run, but will actually be found out by these Fire Spirits, and now going to go for the TP away. Afterlife gets on top of him, and the damage comes through. The Prophet goes down. 4 heroes dead on the side of 404. A huge defense being made from Live to Win, and honestly, from this point onwards, it feels like the game is really in their hands. That was the moment which Just Era needed to try and win this game, and that was not how you do it.
Illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're right.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alrighty, so maybe we won't see Live to Win being that dominant for a little while yet whilst they wait for that buyback to come back. But, you know, it did really feel like with the Aegis, with the Exorcism, you know, that was Just Era's chance to try and win this game. And they weren't able to finish the job there at all. Okay. Peppered by Zayat, Ram's going to TP as well with the silence. This is one dead little beer. A nice chunky piece of venison for Zayat and Ramses to feast upon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh yeah. Smart like that. We can see Zayat's actually rolling around and trying to look for that aura, but they have actually got the scan. Uh-oh, bowling does connect. They find the pirate. BKB comes out. TP is available, and he is going to have to use it here. So it says sayonara to the bottom lane, and he is out safely. Yeah, gotta pop that BKB, but unfortunately with a Slardor on your face, there's not much you can do anyway, as he is gonna get finished off here. Goodbye, Nature's Prophet. They're looking for a big return play. Animation's some trouble up here at top. He needs to get himself away. The side's gonna come through. Pops a Manta, blinks himself out. No one is chasing. They really want to bring him down here. Zayat as well on the run. But Dream, he's got a lot of these blinks available. It looks like he is gonna be able to survive through this one at the very least. Ooh, very critical moment there, as if he was dead there, he would not have had the buyback, but they weren't able to finish the job. They weren't able to follow through, and the aim will survive.
Soldier's fortune.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Critical moments in this game, but it looks like we are going to be seeing the end of the tunnel here as things might start to equalize. It's just very hard for them to bring down Zayama, though. He is playing very, very ballsy. Right in the enemy side of the map all the time, and now TPs are coming through. Silence going to drop as he pops a Manta. I like the idea from the Prophet there before it didn't quite follow through, yeah. Good old counter spell. Yeah. It will nullify the lack of buyback on this AM and give them a huge entry to this game, but they are so ready on the side of 404. They're right outside the pit. However, they are missing one hero, but luckily it is Ramses. Rage is TPing where needed. They're going to pop the X's, and Roshan getting so low, though, it's down to 1,000 HP. Hellbreaker moves inside the pit. Ramses tries to come in, but Dream's going to pick up that Aegis. Now turn around onto the Prophet. He's just TPing into his own death as Dream's going to chunk through him. Meanwhile, Supernova's going to come crashing down. They'll look over towards no one just dying so quickly with that amplified damage with everything. Oh my god, they're all dead. They are all dead. Zayat, I mean, that's it. They called it. They're done. GG's out. They know there's nothing left in this one.
Radiant victory.